Hey everybody, welcome back to Fernsby. Today we're going to look in the hives and we're going to make sure that they're getting their proper dose of Thymol. We're going to look for evidence of the new queen laying some eggs, making sure she's doing her job properly. And then we're going to feed because I think they're going to be a little short on resources due to our not so friendly neighborly bear. And we'll see how it goes. So come on and join the fun. Alright, so it looks like the camera didn't record anything we did.
At Quartz.
At Quartz. You know, that sun heats these cameras up real hot and we yet have a way to shade them. So, the reason we keep the hives in the sun is to keep the hive beetle population down. But I don't know if it's working too much because we got a whole ton of hive beetles in some of those hives.
We do. I think it has to do with the shade of the big trees that are there.
In the afternoon?
Yeah, I think that the forest over the last year has kind of closed in on us a little bit, and so we need to open that back up.
Yeah, we probably do. Okay, so anyway, we're basically going in, going down to the brood nest where we put the Thymol last time, removing the empty Thymol container and putting a new one on there. And the Thymol works as a vapor. So at these warmer temperatures, it vaporizes a lot quicker, and it kind of goes through the whole hive and touches all of the bees. In addition to that, the bees do walk through it and kind of track it through the hive and spread it to the other bees in the colony. And the reason this is so effective, it actually kills all of the mites on the nurse bees, and the nurse bees are the ones the bees that are most susceptible to the mites. So that's what we're doing, and it proved effective last year. It's proving effective this year. We're seeing good populations in ruby and quartz, and we're going to take a quick look into citrine here in a minute. Actually, it's going to be a little bit more of an in-depth look. We're going to look for some eggs. We're going to see if we can find the queen, just to make sure that she's still there doing what she needs to be doing. And then we'll give them Thymol and we'll do a little feed, I think. The two, ruby and quartz, had pretty good amounts of stored honey in them. They were really heavy. I would say they probably each got 60 pounds of honey, not including whatever they've got near the brood nest in that deep. So we're looking good for winter. I was pleasantly surprised with how much honey they've got stored in those mediums. So rock on.
So the other thing that we just did in the hives, and I don't know if the camera caught, was these hive beetle traps. And they're pretty easy to use. They come at the store like this, closed. I'll come up closer. That's still in frame?
Yep.
All right. So they come like this. You pop this tab open to open the door. And then you fill these little reservoirs with vegetable oil. Close it down. And then this piece, these little notches, hangs over a frame, and then this drops between the two frames. And what happens as the bees are cleaning the hive, they start chasing the hive beetles around trying to catch them. and the hive beetles want to escape, so they run down in these cracks and then they drown in the oil. And the bees can't fit through there, so we don't worry about the bees drowning. But this is a hive beetle trap. It's pretty standard beekeeping equipment, and this is the basic idea of how you take care of your hive beetles. Alright, we are down in citrine. We are checking for the queen and or eggs. And I'm going to go ahead and open Thymol. We have not found eggs or the queen yet. As the year goes on, though, they do move up with their resources. So this could be part of that process, even though it's still warm outside. Because I do see that they are starting to backfill with nectar. But I would like to see the queen and some brood. But this Thymol can put your queen off laying, so we are keeping that in mind. So here's our beetle trap this way.
That way, yeah.
I'll put this here, just like that. Yep. There's the hive beetle trap right there, and it's got the oil in it. So the other two hives were very full of nectar in their supers, so we opted not to feed. But when we got to citrine here, she's a little light. Which means we're going to have to go back and put a little bit of food on both of them. We're going to feed citrine a little heavier than the other hives, because if we don't give them any food, they'll come rob her. So we're going to feed her a little heavier because her hive is lighter, but we're going to go ahead and give food to all three hives now.
All right, everyone, that's going to do it for us here at Fernsby. We accomplished everything we wanted to, except for locating the queen. Or finding any eggs. There's probably a brood break happening right now. This is normal for carniolans, and especially at this time of the year, especially with the Thymol going on. Not finding the queen is just probably me sucking it and finding queens. So,
and it's not an emergency situation. No. She's probably in there and perfectly healthy. Like Derek was saying, this is normal for carniolans.
Yeah. And we don't have any of them marked, so they don't stand out with a big red spot. Yeah. Red's the color for this year.
Right. But like I was saying, they're probably in there and perfectly healthy. And a brood break also helps with mite control, sure, because the mite breeds on the little baby larva. And so if there's none for them to feed on, then they can't make more mites, and then they'll die as well.
Yep. And then the hive gets, stays stronger over the winter. So anyway, that's it for us. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let us know what you think, how you think we're doing. If let us know if you have any comments or suggestions or questions. We'd love to hear from you. So talk to you soon. Bye.